Hi, this is Bridget from the East Side. Today I'm going to show you how to knit an I-cord. What you're going to need are two double-pointed needles. Remember, the thicker the needle, the thicker the I-cord. I prefer a thinner I-cord, so I usually use a size 2, but I'm going to be showing you today on a size 8. You're going to need your yarn, you're going to need a pair of scissors, and a tapestry needle, which is a blunt tip needle. So we start by casting on. You're going to want to start with your slip stitch. If you don't know how to cast on, you can check one of my other tutorials so that you can learn how to cast on. I prefer a long tail cast on, and I'm going to cast on 3 stitches. You can do 4, but I prefer 3. So you start with your tail in front to the left and your working yarn to the back at the left. You're going to slide your stitches to the right hand side of the needle. With your yarn across the back of your stitches, you are going to start knitting these 3 stitches from the left onto the right needle. When you're done all 3 stitches, you're going to tighten the I-cord by pulling on the tail. Slide your stitches again to the right. And again, with your yarn, your working yarn to the left in the back, go across the back stitches and knit. You're going to continue in this way until your I-cord is the length that you desire. So again, you're going to pull tight, slip to the end. With the yarn to the left and the back across the stitches, you're going to knit. So I'll slow it down a bit just to show you a little slower here. Slide with your yarn to the back. You're going to take it across. Go into your stitch. This yarn is across the back needles, and you're going to knit. When it's the length you desire, you're ready to bind off. See here, I have a little bit longer here to show you. You can choose whatever bind off method you like. I prefer to knit in the back of the first 2 stitches. And when I've slipped them off, I take the stitch on the right needle and put it back on the left and continue knitting in the back of 2 stitches until you have just one on your right needle like this and your other needle is free. Now I open this up a little bit here and I thread the end of the yarn through the loop to tie it into a nice little tight knot. Then I thread one end of, see, at this point you have an I-cord with a tail on each end. So you take one of the tails and you thread it into your tapestry needle, and you're going to start right at the tip and you're going to push that needle through the center of the I-cord, which is a tube. It's a hollow core. I go about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and then you can feel it on the inside, and then you poke it through just the outside. Pull nice and tight, pull all of your thread through. And at this point, before I cut my yarn, I pull the tail to draw the end of the I-cord up a bit, then I cut. Then when I pull the end of my I-cord straight, it miraculously hides that little tail on the inside so you have a finished end. Do the same with the other end and you have your I-cord. Easy peasy, voila.